So, there's Rosalie, Clare, Port Townsend. We're still trying to figure out how to do this repair. I thought I should take the mast off. But the bottom line is that's really going to set us back. Who knows what could happen. If I fix it in place, we can be on our way. And I think that's what I want to do. I just got to figure out how. But anyway, this is Port Townsend. You can see this is the harbor. It's pretty small. This is a wood boat harbor. There's a lot of really pretty boats here. There's also a lot of really nasty old boats here. That over there is the Port Townsend paper mill. Behind it you can see the Cascade Mountain Range, all snow covered. Looking real pretty this morning. This is walking down the dock. We're on what's called the linear dock. It goes the full length of the harbor. That boat right there is called Adventurous. It's a charter boat. It's kind of doing the same thing Ari wants to do with Rosalie, Clare. This is the Port Townsend boatyard over there. And the co-op, they call it the co-op. There's the laser fleet for the sailing program. It's a cold day here. It's about 40 right now. I sure wish I was back in Maui. So we'll see. I'm going to try and decide on this repair today. We can't really do anything about making arrangements to pull the mast off until Monday, tomorrow. So I got today to figure it out. I'd sure like to get it fixed where it's at. Anyway, love you, Mom. Love you, Ann. More later. So here we are sitting around on Rosalie, Clare, doing some work. It rained most of the day. We've got everything in place for our plan to fix the mast, and we're doing other work here. This is Corey, member of the crew. He's from Canada. He's a nurse, and he's doing the wrap. Look at this wrap. This is the wheel wrap. This is a half hitch wrap, and you can see it's the whole wheel. Took 300 feet of line. 300 feet of line to wrap this whole wheel. He's got one section left here to do. The reason we're wrapping it is it's aluminum and it's so cold up here you can't keep your hands on the darn thing very long without freezing. So Ethan's over here. He's working hard, replacing the seal on this porthole. We got leaks on some of these portholes, and we have new rubber trim that goes in there, and he's got to clean out the groove really good to get the new rubber trim to fit. And over here, here's Russ. He's taking care of building spice racks that'll hold the spices in the storm, because we found out the other day the ones we got really aren't adequate, and most everything ended up on the floor.
They launch.
So storm's moving away now. Here's Steve. He's up here working on the mount for the stern light.
Precision work here.
Precision work. We've got a really custom stern light here that we want to mount on the boat, and we don't have a mount, and he found some aluminum and he's making it. Steve's our aircraft mechanic, so everything he does is precision work, as opposed to the rough stuff I do with my hammer and skill saw. But storm's moved off, rain's quit. Dang, I wonder how much daylight we got. Maybe we climbed the mast, and it's probably pretty wet. We let it dry out. The problem is it keeps getting wet. We need it dry to do the work. But we're going to get a shot in the morning. So, love you, Ann, and you too, Mom. More later. Well, we got up today. We were gonna fix the mast today. It's down low because we had the water under the coffee. But yeah, we got up.
And this costs money. This is free because we're guest warranty, and you don't have to pay for electricity with the guest warranty.
Oh yeah, we need both.
Yeah, I know, but right now we don't. Right now we only need one, right?
Well, that's because it warmed up.
Oh.
You're recording yourself talking.
I'm recording myself talking. This is what we do in the morning. Here's what we really need to do is coffee. Here's what I'm looking at weather-wise. That's a big-ass storm. We are right here. And this big storm is forming and coming right at us. This is the day I want to go up there and fix the mast, and of course I can't. Here's what we got on the wind speed indicator. As you can see, this is a steady 35. It blew 40 a couple of minutes ago. Now it's 38, 37. The boat's rocking all over the place. I can just see me hanging from the mast out there with a saw in my hand. This is outside. Yeah. Don't really think we're gonna go up there and do much today.
Yeah, my mother does it again.
There we go. There's a little.
Okay, there's 4-1.
Yeah. This is our wind speed indicator. We're just sitting in the harbor.
It says you're not doing anything today.
This is kind of what we're dealing with. We want to go up the mast. Oh, Jesus, did you feel that?
Yeah.
Look up there and see if that mast is
Sitting in the
folding.
harbor, and we're listing at 4 degrees.
4 degrees just sitting here behind a break wall, blowing 40.
Yeah, it's definitely a little worrisome up there.
Are you kidding? Don't say shit like that, dude.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
No, it's fine. I got the rigging a little bit loose right now. And because we're going to fix the mast today, now it's blowing 40. I went out there and tightened it up a little bit, but she's still wobbling around some. I don't think we have anything to worry about, do you? No, I don't
think so.
Just a lot of movement up there that we really don't like because everything's loose. But we just have the compression load off of it. Hopefully everything will be all right. We're doing a pretty steady thing here. As you can see, it's not slacking off. Maybe this afternoon we'll be able to get up there. Love you, Ann. More later. Well, I'm hope nobody got hurt. Yeah. Darn, this kind of stuff's just scary. It happens. I hope we don't have anything bad happen to us like that. Well, all right, Mom. It was nice talking to you, and I'll give you a call this weekend probably. All right. Love you much. Bye bye. Now, here we got the crew all out here happily in the evening, finally, a dry day. Russ is working on the new spice racks to secure everything in the kitchen because we had stuff all over. And look at this. This is Corey from Canada. And master plumber, nurse, and now he's a marlin spike seaman. Look at the detail here. Corey did the wrap on the wheel. Now he's doing the holders here for these belaying pins. Here's Ethan's. He's got the double shroud side, and look at that. Look at that. I must say, Ethan, you're turning out to be quite the sailor.
Arr.
Arr. Arr. That's all they say. Arg. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So today Corey went up there and installed that fitting for the topping lift for this boom. So we got it up out of the way now. And we don't really have a cover for this sail. So we used this old one we found just to get the sun off it. We're going to have one made. Now here, I'm going to have to look into the anchor. The anchor's bent. That's kind of makes them not work as well. And our seat got broken in this last storm. Not sure how, but we did We did bury the bow a couple of times on some really big waves and the winds were heavy, so this is some of the damage from that. Broke that board loose when we buried this bow in the water and the big waves hit it and just broke it. So we're still here in Port Townsend, but things are getting done. She looks cluttered, but that stuff will clean up pretty quick when we get ready to go, which is hopefully going to be in a few days. Lots of work going all over on all kinds of projects. This is the main boom. The topping lift for it broke en route from San Juan Islands, and it was improperly made without a thimble. There's the damage. This big gouge right here in this isinglass. This piece of isinglass, a couple $100 easy. This boom, without its support, fell right on it, hit it while we were underway. I told them to lash it down, and they did. They lashed it down pretty good. We used our over-the-side ladder here as a crutch. Stuck it up there. Little temporary, keep it up off the Dodger thing. So we still got, we got a roll of ham steel here. Really strong line. This stuff's stronger than steel. It's 1/4 inch. This is a 600-foot spool. And we're going to use that to make the topping lift into the out haul and replace all this substandard line that's on her. There's the crack in the mast. You probably can't see it on here. It's just below the lower spreaders for about 4 to 5 feet is where it starts, about 4 feet below the lower spreader. And it continues on all the way up to about 5 feet from the top spreader. It's quite a crack. But it's a box construction mast, and if I get enough epoxy in there and I put in the right size spline, it's going to be a good solid repair, and it'll last the life of the boat, which is going to be plenty long. And if we can get it to the Hawaiian Islands, the humidity there is such that this thing will dry out really good and we won't have any more delamination problems with it, hopefully. Otherwise, well, we're looking for sponsors always for our little thing here with the boat. It's called Waves of Love Ocean Expeditions, and if you want to pony up a mast and boom and rigging, we found one for 33 grand. Give me a call. Love you, Mom. Love you, Ann. See you later. Bye.